Then from there, when the rain fall, we drink the same water. I think you can see the distance from it. Nowhere. And this were not even go far up. They were, I think, about 7 feet. But being the area is around the swamp, so water overflow to come up. This is 7 feet.
How much feet?
7 feet. And not even nowhere. And no safety, no chlorine, nothing. They don't put nothing inside. They gel it out. Yo.
For 8 or 7 that sound good here.
And also,
so Lewa ministry can come before.
Lewa not come here. They can give them something. Then they go back. Yeah, they can bribe them and go.
All the government in your pocket now. Oh,
yeah.
The
Chinese woman, she can speak the English.
So why you won't comment?
So one for government, they got branches of government that can come in and take care of those things.
When was the last time the Labour Ministry was here?
They were on the 17th.
The 17th of August?
Yeah. They came here.
And what did they say to you?
They came here, they said that they're going to tell them that to get our contract sheet.
And to help her.
Okay.
And to help her and to see about our safety. They wish to use us. We are slaves here under them. They are Salesian. We are the slave under them. We are not the Salesian.
So you said somebody was saying that the men can use it play to tell people.
Yes, they can use it here. They can go behind there, toilet, and do everything. Then from there, when the rain fall, we drink the same water. I think you can see the distance from it. Nowhere. And this were not even go far up. They were, I think, about 7 feet. But being the area is around the swamp, so water overflow to come up. This is 7 feet.
How much feet?
7 feet. And not even nowhere. And no safety, no chlorine, nothing. They don't put nothing inside. They gel it out. Yo.
For 8 or 7 that sound good here.
And also,
so Lewa ministry can come before.
Lewa not come here. They can give them something. Then they go back. Yeah, they can bribe them and go.
All the government in your pocket now. Oh,
yeah.
The
Chinese woman, she can speak the English.
So why you won't comment?
So one for government, they got branches of government that can come in and take care of those things.
When was the last time the Labour Ministry was here?
They were on the 17th.
The 17th of August?
Yeah. They came here.
And what did they say to you?
They came here, they said that they're going to tell them that to get our contract sheet.
And to help her.
Okay.
And to help her and to see about our safety.
The reason of the Labour team paying visit, it happened that we went with the people put us down without reason.
Okay.
Since the put down without reason, we went to a legal proceeding. We went to the court. The magistrate to the court said that since you know go against the company, you go sit home. Saying that they don't want to pay time, you go on pay ground. It passed 2 days. Labor invite us to Mikey.
And Douglas Kanwa and the rest of the guys are all criminals. The court has the Supreme Court, we as the higher court of the land, say our rights and privileges are now immediately restored.
Okay, so thank God. Thank God. Thank the Supreme Court. No, I got no initial ruling. All I'm saying to you is thank God. Be here to hear justice done. We thank God. That is what I'm saying.
Are you expecting this ruling?
Did you expect the ruling? We are very happy with the ruling. Very, very happy. Do you trust the legal system? We are very, very pleased with this decision. Supreme Court. We thank God for the lawyers. We thank God for the detailed presentation that was made.
Let's see. Every word he said in the Bible, they will come to pass. So we come here today. Like you see, you witnesses to God's goodness, God's might, God's wonders, God's miracles. So we're here today to glorify God, to honor Him, and to confess that God is still God, the God of yesterday, the God of ancient times, is still the God of today, and He will never be defeated. Evil will never survive. You may prosper, you may look big and mighty, but our Almighty God will put you down. That's what the Bible said. I didn't say so. In Psalm 92, that's what he said. He said, when you see the evil and the wicked prospering, don't be small-minded and believe that it will be forever. God is making them to prosper so that when He cut them off, they will be cut off forevermore. You will work for them and you will see them no more. So we come today to say thanks to God. We say thank you to God. We say thank you to God. We say thank you to God. We say we trust you, Father. We trust you. We trust you. Oh, Father, we thank you. In a special way. In a special way. We say thank you to people all over the world. And these people have created a global platform for us. A global platform for us. And there were people of all races praying for us. And God has answered the prayer. We say thank you. God has made it so that people brought us water to drink every day. Every day we have water to drink. We have food to eat. Our enemies, those who call themselves as servants of the conspirators, they became our friends, very good friends, and they were serving us. Very good friends, God. So we said to all those people, families, friends, people we know, people we have not seen, people we don't know. We said, thank you. God will bless them. God will bless their lifeline for standing for truth, for believing in truth, without even knowing us. So thank you. God bless them. God prosper them in a special way, in a very special way to the lawyers. The last time I saw I had tried to.
Okay. Good morning. It is another very, very sprightly Monday morning. A new week. And of course, there is a new month. This is the Today Show, the Spoon Morning Show. This beautiful Monday morning. Today happens to be the second date of the month of September. Oh yes, 2024 is gradually slipping away from us. September, October, November, December. It's good to be here this morning, folks, to serve you a very scrumptious and a palatable breakfast. As usual, my name is Yekezi Zwobel. I'm sitting here alone, hope to be joined by Chokon Flaman, and together we will drive you through until 10 o'clock, informing you, giving you our own perspectives, and soliciting your own perspectives about the status quo, the state of affairs of our country. So don't go away, be there as we're here. Okay, so shortly we bring you the weather forecast. We also bring you a little bit of trending issues from the international scene. And also, don't forget, today we have huge cash prizes for you. And of course, the code is *79980. That's *799*80#. That's the code for this morning. *799*80#. Pay the amount of 200 Liberian dollars or $1.50 through your mobile money account. Once you do that, you automatically enter the draw and you stand a chance to win big money here. 20,000 Liberian dollars. 15 persons walk away with 20,000 Liberian dollars here on this show this morning. So the only requirement is you must have a valid non-star cell GSM SIM card registered with mobile money. And you must have money on your mobile money account. Once you have those, you automatically enter the draw and you stand a chance to win 20,000 here this morning. We also have the loser's draw. So the loser's draw is where maybe you've played the game over and over in the game, but you cannot win. But as we categorize all of those who've been playing but cannot win, and we'll do a draw. So we'll also be calling up the winners of the loser's draw here this morning on the show. So play, the more you play, the more you win. Okay, so today, light rain is expected in the evening hours, but in the morning, humidity is 86% and precipitation probability is 91%. So that tells you that today is going to be a rainy day. So wherever you're going, you want to go alongside your rain gears, your rain coats, your rain boots, your umbrellas and everything, so that you cannot be soaked up, so that you cannot get wet, or so that the rain cannot, delay you. Because once there is a downpour of rain and you don't have rain gears, you have to shelter somewhere. Wait until the rain can subside. What if the rain doesn't subside within the next, let's say, 2 hours? So you remain standing there, right? So you want to go alongside your rain gears. And also, what is the exchange rate for today? Well, according to the Central Bank of Liberia, the latest exchange rates for the buying rate is 194 Liberian dollars to 1 USD, while for the selling rate is 195 Liberian dollars to 1 USD. But that may vary within your various communities based on your locale. That may vary, but that's the standard rate for Liberia according to the Central Bank of Liberia. So last week was a very great week. A lot of trending happenings, and the biggest happening had to do with the acquittal of the former Chief Justice of the Republic of Liberia, Madam Gloria Mususcard. And of course, we've been playing you a video footage here, an excerpt for those of you listening about her Thanksgiving, just thanking God and thanking everybody who's been in prayer with her, praying and doing all of the goodies for her while in prison. So quickly, let me say good morning to all of you watching the show this morning. Alija Conan says, good morning. Nash Peters Jr. says, good morning. Watching live from ELWA. And also Christiana Okara Davis says, good morning, Spoon family. Christiana, good morning. Thanks for following the show. Abraham Kamara says, good morning, Spoon Network family. Okay, and of course, Wilson Zeyu says, yeah, Wilson is following the show. He has a long comment here. Abraham Gorman Jr. is also following the show from Nimba County. Abraham, thanks for following from Nimba. Michael Topa says, good morning. Thomas Johnson says, good morning, Spoon family. Alexander Semin says, good morning, watching from Caldwell Benson Street. Thanks for following the show. Kelvin M. Brown is also following the show this morning. Says, I'm watching from Asia. Thanks for following. Siliki Trari is also following the show and says, good morning. Jeanette Walcott is following the show. It says she's watching from Soul Clinic. Thanks for following. Emmanuel Joe says he's following from Congo Town Back Road, Monrovia. Thanks for following, Emmanuel. Testimony Ebony Dogard is also following the show this morning. Testimony, thanks for following. Testimony is one of our regular followers. Christine Kade says, good morning, following from Painesville. Emmett Hammond is also following the show from Cox City, Margibi County. BV Traport is also following the show. And good morning to just everyone following the show this morning. Keep following. Let's have a wonderful, wonderful time together here on your favorite show. This is the Spoon Morning Show. Today's show on your favorite dial will coming to you live from Odious Congo Town in Monrovia, Liberia. So again, don't forget to play the Spoon 1075 Mega Data Cash Splash. The code is star 799 star 80 hash, star 799 star 80 hash. You pay the playing fee of 200 Liberian dollars or $1.50. Once you do that, you automatically enter the draw and you stand a chance to win for yourself 20,000 Liberian dollars, and 15 individuals will be winning 20,000 Liberian dollars, and we'll be calling up some of the winners here this morning on the show. So it's a raffle draw, and the more you play, the more your chances are to win. And all you need to do, the only requirement is you must have a valid Nostar Cell GSM SIM card. You must be in Liberia, and you must have mobile money on your mobile money account, because it's through your mobile money account that you're going to pay the playing fee. So once you do that, you automatically enter the draw. So folks, let's go on the foreign scene quickly to bring you some of the trending happenings in Africa. So this development says children die in building collapse after Nigeria flooding. So it says 2 children in northwestern Nigeria have died after the building they were in collapsed, adding to the dozens who have lost their lives during weeks of severe flooding, the country's disaster agency said. The National Emergency Management Agency reported that the children died in Katsina, one of the 7 northwestern states hit particularly by hard flooding. A 3rd child was left with injuries following the building collapse, the National Emergency Management said. It says on Thursday, the agency said at least 179 people across Nigeria have died as a result of the floods, while tens of thousands have been forced from their homes. Okay, so that's a sad development there from Nigeria. Flooding is everywhere, but folks are dying. In Nigeria, 179 persons have died so far this year from flooding, in Nigeria, and the latest has to do with 2 children, who died as a result of flooding that led to collapse of buildings there in Nigeria. So we have another story here from Nigeria that says a building has collapsed in Nigeria's mega city, Lagos, once after 2 weeks on average so far this year. So it says, whereas the commercial cost can be calculated, a figure can never be put on the value of the lives lost underneath the rubble. The gaps among the buildings replaced by piles of debris represent the failure of governance, as well as giving rise to allegations of contractors trying to cut corners to save money. There are regulations, there are maintenance schedules, there are inspectors, but the system does not work. Those responsible are never held to account, and so nothing ever changes. Lagos, dubbed by one expert who spoke to the BBC as the building collapse capital of Nigeria, has seen at least 90 buildings falling down in the last 12 years, leaving more than 350 people dead, according to the Council for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria. So it's been reported in Nigeria that for the last couple of weeks, there have been, several collapse of gigantic buildings or story buildings there in Nigeria. And according to this report, the gaps among the buildings replaced by the piles of debris represent a failure of governance, as well as giving rise to allegations of contractors, trying to cut corners to save money. The engineers, you give them the contract, some of them want to cut corners. You give them all of the necessary materials, or you buy all of the necessary materials, or give them the money to buy all of the necessary materials, but they want to take shortcut, and so they go in and buy substandard materials, and that is being attributed to one of the causes of frequent collapse of buildings there in Lagos, Nigeria. Yeah, so according to the report, Lagos has been dubbed as the building collapse capital of Nigeria. It says Lagos has seen at least 90 buildings falling down in the last 12 years. Yeah, so that's unfortunate. That's an unfortunate international development there from Lagos, Nigeria. And in sports, former Leeds and Cardiff defender Bamba dies, aged 31. Former Leeds and Cardiff defender Bamba dies, aged 39. So he says Sol Bamba, the former Leeds United, Leicester City, Cardiff City, and Hibernian defender, has died at the age of 39. The Ivory Coast centre back, who began his career with Paris Saint-Germain and also played for Dunfermline and Middlesbrough, was part of the Cardiff side that won promotion to the Premier League in 2018. He overcame non-Hodgkin lymphoma in 2021 during his playing days at Cardiff, and had been working at Turkish club Adanaspor, who announced the news on Saturday night. A statement from the club said, and I quote, "Our technical director, Bamba, who fell ill before the match against Manisa on Friday, was taken to hospital and unfortunately lost his battle for life there. Our condolences to his family and our community." Cardiff said the news was received with the deepest sadness, describing Bamba as a club legend and adding, and I quote, "As a player and coach, Sol's impact on our football club was immeasurable. He was a hero to all of us, a leader in every dressing room, and a true gentleman." Leeds, who Bamba captained during his time at Airline Road from 2015 to 2016, also paid tribute by saying they were devastated to learn of the news that former Captain Saul Bamba has passed away. So, our condolences to our folks there from Ivory Coast for the loss of former Leeds and Cardiff defender Saul Bamba. He died at the age of 39. So, our condolences to our Ivorian counterparts. Okay, so folks, that's it for sports and for international development. So we will now cut across Liberia to speak to our various correspondents. So particularly this morning, we'll be speaking to our correspondent in Upper Nimba County. It's been reported that a man has committed suicide in Upper Nimba County. So we want to bring you the details of that. But you're listening to the Today Show. If you just joined us, this is the Spoon Morning Show. We're coming to you live on Spoon 107.5, Fabric 101.1. And we are also live on our various social media handles. My name is Yekezi Zobel. Keep playing the jackpot and stand a chance to win huge cash prize here this morning, 20,000. 15 persons will be walking away with 20,000. And the code is *799 *80#, *799 *80#. You select number. You're not selecting any number actually, so you just dial *799 *80#. You pay the playing fee of 200 Liberian dollars or $1.50, and you automatically enter the draw, and you stand a chance to win big money, 20,000. 15 persons will be winning 20,000 here this morning. But we have on the line Victor Cooper from Nimba County. Victor, good morning and welcome to the show.
So good morning, Yegezi. Good morning to our listeners this morning.
Okay, it's good having you from Upper Nimba County. How is your end?
Yeah, Nimba is okay. Currently, I'm in Yekepa, Nimba County.
Okay, how is Yekepa? Yekepa, can be very cool, during the rainy season.
Yeah, Yekepa, Webman Lena, so always cool.
Okay, so how's the atmosphere there? Is it raining? Is it cloudy or friendly weather there, or does it appear that the area there is going to be sunny today?
No, not really. Seriously, going to be a damn full of precipitation today. Because it's not heavy, and not low. So yeah, in the middle, making people wet. We're in September, so usually the kind of rain will fall. It's not that heavy, with that kind of low rain in front of precipitation is what we're experiencing since yesterday, and we will go on it to come. So the rain has been falling from yesterday up to now. Okay.
All right, so what is this story about a man committing suicide there in Upper Nimba County?
Yeah, you guys see there are a lot of stories we've been following since Friday, the weekend up to today. But I'll bring you the one we have. Precisely the one from Ganda to Yekepa. For Ganda, let's begin from there where this alleged Lassa fever patient from the E&J Medical Center. His father allegedly broke into the facility and narrowly escaped with his son to an unknown destination on Saturday. And so since then, the police and that of the Ganda City Mayor, including the hospital staffers, they are all in search of this boy where they took him. The father himself narrowly escaped with the boy, so we're all in search of the boy. So as you are being aware that Lassa fever is a kind of a communicable disease that everyone can encounter it, but the father entered into the fence on this gone Saturday and took his son from there, walked him out, and just carried him.
Which hospital are you talking about? Is it the Ganta United Methodist Hospital or the E&J Medical Center?
E&J Medical Center.
Okay.
So as we speak, we told allegedly been reporting to us that the boy he was transferred to Sowenta, Bon County. So we don't know whether it is true or not, but information reaching us is indicating that the boy is currently in Sowenta, Bon County.
So this patient was diagnosed of Lassa fever. He was admitted, but his father went into the building and absconded with him, escaped with him.
Yeah, sure. So he was diagnosed with Lassa fever, so he was quarantined for 21 days to be there and following treatment. If they will not respond or correspond, they can transfer him to Moravia. So the father had been downhearted. His son had been there for 5 days now, approaching his 6 days. So he been let down hearted and saying that the doctor is lying. His son had not been having lots of fever. They lived together in the hall before. So as soon as been sick, so that why they took him there. And so it played on him a lot where he have to just lose control and walk into the fence that's going somewhere. We Saturday rather allegedly and just enter into the fence and walk directly to where his son was currently and take him from there and walk him out, which everyone were like kind of more scared to touch him because everyone would feel like maybe he carrying the same Lazarus fever, so no one would be able to touch him.
So actually, he went into the building and got out with his son in the presence of folks at the hospital, workers, employees, in the presence of even the security,
even securities
at the hospital, and everybody was kind of afraid to touch him. Nobody could wear some safety gear, to stop him from carrying his son outside, knowing fully well as a hospital or as a health facility that Lassa fever is contagious illness, and if he goes out there, it's just gonna be bad.
Yeah, you guys see the issue of the PPE or the safety gear you're talking about is where our investigation lies now with the hospital administration. Because reminiscing and then somebody will just walk into your facility and make away with patient with no action taken, even the security themselves. Everybody will be afraid. You guys see, we're talking about lots of people here. Security themselves want to be protected, but there is no PPE on the people. No one is protected. So at the end of the day, you will see that whatever to happen will happen until before you can take precaution. So none of that. It was a hurried move where the man just walked into the building as if he going to speak and just make away with his son. Begin walking with him out. They're going to be yelling out, "Oh, the man is carrying the ball." They put a lot of fewer patients. The man is carrying the ball. No one could go there to touch the man because the condition. The man people think that the man is also affected or being carrying the same process or the same sickness. So no one could go around the ball. So at the end of the day, the man walked with his son out. Though the man was apprehended by the city authority here, partly they go around here and having arrested, by which time you already transferred the report to Nimba County as we told. So he alone was in the hands of a city corporation here, asking that he should go and introduce the ball. And so he had been appealed to the city council, including the police here, to introduce the ball from now to from Saturday to this morning today. So we are still following this case slowly to know whether he will introduce the ball in question.
Okay. Let's move over to the next development there in Jackpot about the man who committed suicide.
Yeah, you guys see, it is confirmed now. We left for Jackpot yesterday afternoon around 2 o'clock, where we arrived here somewhere around 6 p.m. With the ample of rain. This boy is identified as a P. Flomo. P. Flomo is 22 years of age. He has been in connection with this football club that is identified as having 11 here in the Jackpot that has been taken to Moravia now. According to some of his friends that we spoke with here, he's not really based in Jackpot. Though he been in Nimba here, he been in Nimba County. According to this sad story, P. Flomo lost his mother and father during the 2003 war. So he has not been around his parents. He just been kind of living that life with his friends all around the place. But then back in Jackpot, he has been there living there where he has been caretaker for the Heaven 11 football club. So when his team was taken to Moravia, he been Moravia with the team to be washing their clothes, working for them. So when they get in little things, he can buy those local material, baby cooler, those small things, buy it to come and sell them in Nimba. So usually that what he do for living, he will buy those local things, they bring it and sell them, the washing thing, then he sell it, he go back. He was just here last month for July 26th selling, according to the people. He sold some of the market and he left. So he returned recently, I think last Monday, he returned to Nimba again. Just come around, he didn't give a market, and he was here with his friend for a few times in the EA community. The Jackpot have community by name, the EA community. He was based in the house number 25. So according to the story, on Sunday morning yesterday, at a Saturday night, this friend of him, two of them went on the road to buy candle. According to him, the friend said when they were coming back home, he Flomo began telling his friend that my man, I tell with the whole life here, I want to go on a long distance to live there. I don't want to be around your area. I want to go far off. So I will leave my phone with you. One of my friends in the state will call you. He promised to send me small thing. So when he call you, telling I don't want your money anymore. I don't really want your money now. I'm going to public to live. So the friend take it to be a joke, telling him that from here, any kind of distance where if you go, you will not come back. Stop the joke. So yesterday, jokiously, and he later went to bed. So lying down about, according to him, about 10 to 11, he got out and wore his jacket, telling his friend, oh, I'm going. The man said, but you sure you don't leave for any place? They kind of hour. He said, yeah, I'm going. But the part that looking complicated and confusing was that he left the phone on charge in the very house. You know what I'm saying? So he left the phone on charge and he get out without bed, only his jacket. And no one could get out that hour. And it is the compound we've seen as long as that staff are living in. So he get out, no one know where he went. Only for day to break yesterday morning about 6 a.m. to have seen him hanging on a plunger right in front of the building. So they saw him hanging there with a zinc jacket on him. Everyone began concerned as to how he got hung over there. So that's how the situation happened yesterday in Yekepa.
Wow. Wow. And has there been any kind of investigation? Has police launched an investigation to know whether it was actually suicide or whether there was any foul play?
That is why we have come on the ground. Like I said, I arrived yesterday 6 p.m. Moved directly to Kiamfo. You know, the police station in Yekepa is in Kiamfo. We stopped in Kiamfo. Went there, at which time they are already done with our investigation, preliminary investigation, taking the body home. And the body is currently at the Arsenal Mental Hospital. They took the body there because it happened in the compound. So the body is there. I'm told it will be turned over to the family today for burial. But the body is currently there at the hospital. But we are still following police investigation. That's why we are here.
How would the body be turned over to the family for burial when police has not launched an investigation?
Yeah, we still following that. You guys see, the thing is, everybody might have the information we're getting here. The suicide, you know, they will never make statement as to how he got hanged there. So the only big thing around the place there is suicide. Suicide, the only big thing, you know, usually when people are hanging or rope on their neck, what we know about is suicide. So whether he was
that is why, you know, the police, you know, have got to set up a coroner team, instruct the coroner to do an examination of the body to confirm whether there was any foul play or to confirm whether it was actually a suicide. Yes, you know, you could see somebody hanging with a rope on his neck or on her neck, but it could be that, you know, that person was tampered with. That in fact, it could be that somebody did it act, and, you know, because they don't want to be traced, you know, they just set it up that way.
Yeah, so like I said, trust me, I'm in Yekepa for the whole day. I will be here from now to the evening. I will be going back to Ganta, but we will do our own investigation with the police as well, also the community dwellers, because while we're not getting in the streets, like I said, I arrived very late. I was down on ground on the preliminary investigation. Those ones you just say now is one we get from the community dweller and down the board who two of them based together in the house. So we're not able to speak with the police and even Arsenal Mental people who live in that compound as well. Okay. So, but we're still here. Whatever it takes, you're going to get an update on that tomorrow morning on the morning show.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Victor Coupot is our Upper Nimba County correspondent there, speaking to us this morning. And, you know, about a man who committed suicide in Nimba County, Yekepa specifically, and also a Lassa fever patient, you know, who was escaped with by his father. He was ill, went to the hospital, diagnosed of Lassa fever. He was quarantined according to the report. But then his father decided to just walk away with him from the building in the presence, right before the eyes of employees of the hospital, including the security. According to the report, they were all afraid because, you know, they didn't want to get in contact with the patient, to, you know, contact the illness and all of that. So everybody just sat supinely looking and shouting while he left with his son. And up until now, nobody knows where they are, whether in Liberia, whether out of Liberia, whether they are interacting with people, because everybody might not just know that this patient or this individual has been diagnosed of Lassa fever, and people will come around for visit. Once, you know, in Liberia, once we hear that somebody is sick, you need to go there, especially if the person is a friend or your close relative. You will go there to, you know, visit, even though you don't know the illness. Some people even go and have contact with the person and all of that. So who knows how many persons have in contact with that, patient. But again, like Ebony said right here on our live stream, the hospital needs to answer some questions, because you have a responsibility. So now tell me, for example, all right. So if somebody goes to your health facility and the person is diagnosed of, let's say, COVID-19 at your health facility, and the patient's parent, after being quarantined, the patient's parent just, walk into the hospital and make away with the patient. So you're going to allow that, even if it is Ebola. You're going to allow that as a hospital, for the fact that the illness is contagious. You want to prevent that person from just leaving with the patient. You want to prevent that. So the hospital itself, I think, needs to answer some questions. But folks, you are listening to the Today Show right here on your favorite dial. Coming up shortly, we'll speak to Sylvester Choloplay. Sylvester Choloplay is our executive mansion reporter. As you may know, the president of the Republic of Liberia is not in country. He's traveled to Indonesia to attend the Indonesia Africa Forum. From there, he's going to be heading to China to also attend the China Africa Forum. Choloplay will be telling us more and more about that forum. He's been following what was the president's contribution to the forum, what remarks he made, and all of that. We're going to be hearing that from him later on the show. So keep it down. So let's have a wonderful time together. We will take a very short break. We will come back. We talk to Sylvester Choloplay. But just before we take our break, let's call the first batch of winners from the Spoon 1075 Losers Draw. So like I said, the Losers Draw is where we draw winners among those who've been playing the game, but they don't win. All right, they're not lock it away. So we just put them into one group and draw a winner for them. So once we do that, yes. So we're going to be calling the first batch of winners of the Losers Draw. Let's see whether we can talk to this person. I'm sorry. Let's see whether we can talk to this person. This person happens to be one of the winners of the Losers Draw this morning. Let's talk to this person. Oh my God, we are not getting this person. Let's talk to this other person as well this morning on the show. So keep on playing the jackpot, the golden jackpot this morning. The code is *799 *80#. You select. You just pay the playing fee of $200 or $1.50, and you automatically enter the draw. So let's hear from this person. Good morning. You are live on Spoon FM Morning Show. How are you?
I'm all right.
Okay. Have you been playing the radio entertainment game?
Yeah.
Okay. So your number popped up as one of our winners, from the Losers Draw. And at this time, you must have received $2,500 in your phone. Have you seen your money?
No, I'm not checking your account.
You haven't checked your account yet?
Oh.
Okay, so you need to do that. You need to check your account because you have $2,500 in your account. Congratulations, and enjoy your money.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. So let's see whether we can talk to another winner of the Losers Draw quickly before we take a break. Okay. All right. So let's see whether we can talk to this person this morning. You are listening to the Today Show. Keep on playing. We take a very short break. When we come back, folks, we will be discussing other trending national issues. Okay, this person number is up. When we come back, we call more individuals, and we even do our first draw. But the golden jackpot is here. You have a chance to win a 20,000, 15 persons walking away with 20,000 this morning. And once you play the golden jackpot, you automatically enter the draw, and you also stand a chance to win 1 million Liberian dollars on September 7th. So the code is *777 *799 *80#. You pay the playing fee of $200 or $1.50. Once you do that, you automatically enter the draw. So let's take this very quick break. When we come back, we delve into other national issues. Like I said, we speak to Sylvester Cholopoulos to tell us more about the president's travel to Indonesia and that of China subsequently. Let's take this break to be back with you.
The 4 lawyers as my defense counsel, and they have
Adolphus Kanwa and the rest of the guys are all criminals. The court passed, the Supreme Court, we as the higher court of the land, said our rights and privileges are now immediately restored.
okay, so yeah.
Thank God. Thank God. Thank the Supreme Court. No, I got no initial ruling. All I'm saying to you, I thank God for BS, for your justice done. We thank God. That is what I'm saying.
Are you expecting this ruling?
Did you expect the ruling yesterday?
We are very happy with the ruling. We are very, very happy.
Do you trust the legal system?
We are very, very pleased with this decision. We thank God for the lawyers. We thank God for the detailed presentation that was made.
Let's see, every word he said in the Bible, they will come to pass. So we come here today. Like you see, you witnesses to God's goodness, God's might, God's wonders, God's miracles. So we're here today to glorify God, to honor Him, and to confess that God is still God, the God of yesterday, the God of ancient times, is still the God of today, and He will never be defeated. Evil will never survive. You may prosper, you may look big and mighty, but our Almighty God, will put you down. That's what the Bible said. I didn't say so. In Psalm 92, that's what he said. He said, when you see the evil and the wicked prospering, don't be small-minded and believe that it will be forever. God is making them to prosper so that when He cut them off, they will be cut off forevermore. You will look for them and you will see them no more. So we come today to say thanks to God. We say thank you to God. We say thank you to God. We say thank you to God. We say we trust you, Father. We trust you. We trust you. Oh, Father, we thank you. In a special way. In a special way. We say thank you to people all over the world. I mean, these people have created a global platform for us. A global platform for us. And there were people of all races praying for us. And God has answered their prayers. We say thank you. God has made it so that people brought us water to drink every day. Every day we have water to drink. We have food to eat. Our enemies, those who saw themselves as servants of the conspirators, they became our friends, very good friends, and they were serving us. Very good friends. God is good. So we said to all those people, families, friends, people we know, people we have not seen, people we don't know. We tell them, thank you. God will bless them. God will bless their lifeline for standing for truth, for believing in truth, without even knowing.
Okay, so welcome back. This is a Today Show right here on your February dial 107.5 megahertz. My name is Yekezi Zobel, and of course, I've been joined by Denise Nipsey. Denise has been away for a couple of weeks now. She hasn't been very well, so we'd like to welcome her back to the show. She will join us once she enters the studio on the live screen. Chokunflama is also here. And once he enters the live screen as well, we're going to bring him on so that we discuss issues pertinent to Mama Liberia together. So we have on the line Sylvester Cholopley. And Sylvester is our executive mansion reporter. He's been following the president's trip to Indonesia and China subsequently, where he's going to attend the China and Africa Summit in Indonesia. Is expected to also attend the Indonesia Africa Summit. But folks, in the meantime, the jackpot code is *799*80#. Keep on playing. Let's talk to this person. Good morning. Sylvester Cholopley, good morning and welcome. Sorry.
Yeah, good morning, Yagazi. Good morning to your co-mates. It's a pleasure to be on your show this morning from Matade in Monrovia.
Okay, let's get it kicking. Tell us more about the president's trip to Indonesia and China. What's the essence of this trip?
So basically, the president and his delegation departed Liberia about 3 days ago for the both countries, that Indonesia, which is the first country where he is now, and subsequently in China. So for the Indonesia trip, the president and his delegation have gone to Indonesia to attend the second Indonesia African Forum, which, of course, the president just delivered his keynote address. And according to the e-marshal press, and the president has called on Indonesian government to establish embassy in Liberia, where he also invited business tycoons within that country to start doing businesses in Liberia, and of course make stronger the mutual relationship between the two countries. So as usual, the president is focused on his arrest agenda. So wherever he goes, he preaches his arrest agenda. So he has presented his agenda, Liberia's agenda, to the Indonesian government and private sectors in that country to come and do business. So the president is convinced that the first step to strengthening the mutual relationship between the two countries is to establish embassies, both in Indonesia and Liberia. And I think that's prudent because the embassies will be able to, strengthen any relationship or development within the two countries. So the president said Liberia is highly developed, nation in terms of natural resources. He mentioned the issue of agriculture, the tourism sector, the educational sector, where is now admonishing Indonesian private sectors, business tycoons to come and do businesses in Liberia. So the president is being accompanied by a few of his cabinet members from the Agriculture Ministry. The Agriculture Minister, Alexander Nute, is with him. The Minister of State for Presidential Affairs, Minister Sylvester Grisby, the Minister of State with our portfolio, Mamaka Berete, and all other potential cabinet ministers who have also accompanied the president to see how better to negotiate on behalf of Liberia for the development of our country.
Has there been a news of the president meeting with other let's say presidents there?
Yes, according to the e-marshal press, especially the assistant minister for public affairs, Mr. Sai George, the president has met Indonesian President Joko Widodo. So they have discussed, mutual development between the two countries. So we are actually awaiting that big news after the president, had that conversation with Indonesian president, what they discussed, what the big news the president is bringing back to Liberia. We still await to hear that news, but the e-marshal press is reporting that the president has met Indonesian president Widodo. So that according to the e-marshal press.
But
so,
the outcome of the meeting is yet to be disclosed.
The outcome of the meeting is yet to be disclosed, except the open address that the president, has already delivered and called for the establishment of embassy, inviting business tagoons to come in Liberia and invest, and so on.
Okay.
So that's it. The forum, the Indonesia Africa Forum, started from the first. Is run to the 10th. So by tomorrow, the president should be transitioning to China. China is when it comes to technology, is fast developing. So we also hope that as the president proceeds, to the China Africa Summit, perhaps he could also do some engagement, because all of these conferences is not only the president who alone attending. So there are head of states from different countries who also attending all of these conferences. So we look forward to the president interacting with other international leaders and see how best to continue to put forth the agenda of Liberia and what he brings back to Liberia.
Okay, Cholople, thank you very much. Dennis Chokon, you have any question for Cholople?
Before we leave you, Cholople, on the line, you spoke about the president advocacy for the country, how he said that Liberia is open for business and the establishment of an embassy in Liberia. But you did not speak about whether there was any commitment made from the side of the Indonesian government to Liberia.
So, he just asked me that question.
Yeah, he said the outcome of the meeting
Assistant Minister for Public Affairs at the Ministry of State, the president did meet Indonesian president, on one-on-one basis. So, yet that big news from that, discussion has yet to be developed to the public. So until that is done, I don't have any knowledge as to what is the specific commitment that the Indonesian government has signed to with the Liberian government. So we still keep hoping and see. Whether there could be big news. More than just calling for Indonesian government to establish embassy in Liberia and inviting business tagoons to come and do business in Liberia.
Okay, Sylvester Cholople, thank you. Sylvester Cholople is our executive mansion reporter. They're filling us in with developments relative to the president's trip to Indonesia. He is still in Indonesia, according to Cholople. He's there until tomorrow to attend the Indonesia Africa Summit. From there, he travels to China to also attend the China and Africa Summit. He's spoken with the Indonesian president, but the outcome of the meeting has not been disclosed by the executive mansion press team. Once it's disclosed, to bring to the content of of that meeting. So I'd like to welcome you guys to the show. Dennis Nipson, it's been a while. It's good to have you back on the show. How has it been? I know you've been ill.
Yes, thank you so much, Yekezi, and thanks to Chokon as well, and also to the management of Spoon Network. It's good to be back officially to work. I'm grateful to God because, like you said, I wasn't, feeling well and being out for like months. It's good to be back. So I'm grateful that I'm back and I'm here to stay. Yeah, to do what we love to do best in the interest of our country. So thank you for keeping the show going, for keeping the spirit of unity and having Liberian people informed. So I'd like to say thanks to all of our followers. We are back again on today's show, and let's discuss Mama Liberia to ensure that this country become better. And I listened to Sylvester Cholople mentioned about the president, travel. It is a good thing that the president, can go out and lobby for the country. We hope to see that good news come from out of that. And one thing is that Indonesia is where we have this Bali, this idea of Bali Island in Liberia. We know that the former president had that, plan, and that did not materialize. We hope that the visit of President Muammar to Indonesia, such discussion, can be part of the tete-a-tete with the president to ensure that perhaps the Bali Island that we anticipated in Liberia, that could be done in Liberia, because it's also part of the president agenda arrest has to do with tourism as well. So hope they could look into that aspect of tourism and ensure that how that project can kickstart in Liberia.
Okay, Chokon, welcome as well to the show.
Thank you. Legacy has been a wonderful weekend, and quite very, very much important that we are back here on a Monday morning to allow our people to speak as we all talk about this country. So it's a good thing that we are back.
Okay, yeah. So it's a good thing to be back here. So, folks, there's an article on the Independent newspaper that I would like to read for you. This is very interesting, but okay. So I wanted to draw the winner from the jackpot before doing that, but let me read that since I've already gotten hands on it. But you can keep playing the score 1075 golden jackpot. The code is *799 hatch, *799, sorry, *799 and *80 hatch. The playing fee is 200 Liberian dollars or $1.50. Once you do that, you automatically enter the draw and you stand a chance to win 20,000. 15 persons will be walking away with 20,000 here this morning on the show. Okay, so I've gotten hands now on this. So it says the famous Foke clone Jale family fellowship church of former Liberian president George Manawia is said to be in internal confusion after executives of the church, including elders and junior pastors, alarmed over the disappearance of money from the church's bank account. According to a member of the Pocket Clone family fellowship church who confided in the independent the discovery followed a week after police arrested a senior pastor, Reverend Emmanuel, for defrauding at least 90 persons out of $87,300 under the pretense of facilitating their travel to Australia. Strangely, since news of the scandal broke, neither the office of the former president, George Weah, nor his Foke Clone Church has issued a statement. The source told RP News that preliminary investigation into the discovery of the missing money from the church's bank account followed days after the departure of former President George Weah to the Republic of Ghana and immediately the inauguration of President Joseph Boakai. An amount of $112,000 United States dollars is said to have disappeared from the church's account at a local bank named Withheld. The Independent reports. So this is the story coming from the Independent newspaper. A church account, $112,000 United States dollars, disappearing, vanishing from a church bank account. And this church is no other church but the church of our former president, George Manuel Weah. And Reverend Emmanuel Nembi, I'm told he's the head pastor of this church. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's the head pastor of this church. And he's been of recent, engulfed with too many scandals. The issue that has to do with him allegedly defrauding at least 90 persons out of $87,300 United States dollars under the pretense of facilitating their travel to Australia, for which he was arrested and he was behind bars for. Now
he's still behind bars.
Yes, he's set to still be behind bars. while discussing that, while that is in process, we hear another news that 112,000 United States dollars has just disappeared, has vanished from the account of the former president's church. What is happening at this church? And
Nothing
this
happening.
same man who was accused of defrauding, is the head of that church. Is the head of the head pastor of that church. And we are told that, accusing fingers are being pointed at him also. So what is happening at the church? Choco, the men are your man, that your best friend. You've been attending that church.
Yeah, I've been attending the church. Sometimes I go there to just worship God, and that's it, nothing else. But it is saddening for the church in Liberia to hear such a news, since the news broke out that the pastor allegedly duped about 90 persons, and then he's still in jail at this time. It says a lot that our religious community, particularly the Christian community, maybe the leaders, they do not stand up for one another. I would like to say that you could rally and get a bill, so that this pastor can go through the court proceedings, and get a bill. Maybe he's outside trying to lobby to get to restitute the money that were taken allegedly from people and all of that. But even not only that, even a statement from the church, the body of Christ in Liberia, you could decide to condemn, you could decide to just say something about what happened, because this does not only speak about this pastor who is in jail. I can recall, I think a year or two back, when another pastor was accused of rape. He was sent to the prison. We did not see anything as such. But I begin to think about our religious community, particularly the church, whether the organization only works for those who are within and play major role, or does it also cut across? I'm not saying that it's a good thing for a pastor to go and steal from people in that cruel manner. But again, people will say these are religious people, and there's some level of solidarity and morals in standing for. Just imagine motorcycles. Let's take, for example, motorcycles on the various streets. So when you were driving and you hit another motorcycle, you can see how the others will come at you. Just that's solidarity is within. I don't know, maybe they've been visiting behind closed door and all of that, but again, even a statement like I said would have said enough for the church to say this is our own. We know what Romans say. Those who are walking strictures, they will say that it says, when we were yet sinners, Christ died for all. Despite his sins, he remains a man of God, and we are hearing about this investigation for the church. It has been initiated by the former president, that they should investigate this latest. We don't know whether money disappeared to go arrest, to be used to restitute the other money stolen. But it's a sad time for the religious community, Dennis.
Yeah, like you said, it's a sad time. And I think like you said, he's a pastor, and dealing with such an issue, though we know that pastors are humans, but let's start from the over 100,000 that is being, investigated. I think that looking at all of the issue, but there is someone who is trying to bring this entire church or this pastor to public ridicule, apart from what has happened already, because it is a church. And if you don't bring the affairs of the church in the public, no one will know about that. And I think because it's been politicized, because the former president is there and all of that. But like you said, Reverend Nimland is in prison. I was even surprised, I think, some part of last week when I was in conversation with somebody, and I'd have thought that he was already out, released on bail and trying to cover up and restitute the money, he took from people and all of that. So when I asked the person, he said, oh no, he's still in prison. I was like, wow, he's still in prison. And like you said, there's a need, for those who are fraternity brothers, they say Christians, right? Those who are from the same like him, they are, because they have a network of pastors and leaders.
In fact, he was controlling for 6 years. He was head of those people.
Yes, some group he had where he had a lot of pastors together, coordinating that they could come together, because in as much as the Bible talks about sin, also the Bible also, they tell us that Christ didn't come for the righteous. He came for the sinners, and he said the righteous will fall, but when you fall, you have to wake up. So there's a need that they help him out, like you talk about the bill, they can help him secure that, and he show that he's out of prison and see how best he can pay back the money of those people. And I think if the church at this time, I don't want to be exact, but I'm saying if they took that money from the church, to help with his process, I think that's what been done in a transparent manner again. If it was
with the
because
of the church leadership,
yes, the leadership, to inform them, because you already have this thing over you now that people are questioning now your integrity, your character, and all of that. So if you are doing anything, that should be in line with other leaders to be informed that yes, we are withdrawing this money from the church covers to cover up for what is happening to our senior pastor or the head of the church. And I think for politics aside, there's a need to do that. We saw, and this is one thing that I think when the entire thing happened, I was like, what's the opinion of the president, the former president? That man served as his relations advisor. And someone was like, will the president speak for all his officials? I was like, no, this person was immediate, because he was his advisor, or perhaps he is now still religious advisor to him. So if such a thing happened, if they could go to the party headquarters to speak for Samuel Tua and others when there was this thing about corruption, and wanting to
resist,
to arrest him, and they say they will resist this, and there are folks coming up and talking about Samuel Tua and others, why not do same for the religious advisor? I'm not saying that you should defend corruption, but the person, he has already admitted. If he has admitted to the crime, right now it's about he paying the money back to the people. So find means are how they can dialogue, remove him from prison, and find means to settle that. That's what I think should be.
But what should we even be saying all of this about pastor?
No one is.
Pastor,
a pastor is a human.
Yeah, I mean, pastors are human. They do err, they do transgress, and all of that. But it is thought that when you are a pastor, you should be more cognizant, you should be more knowledgeable about the Bible and what to do. You are a leader. You are a guardian. So to see a spiritual or religious guardian, proceed in such form and manner that, he's alleged to have been proceeding is kind of frustrating. There's a man who, headed a whole church.
He's still heading the church.
Yes, he headed a whole church. He's currently being bashed, so I don't know whether he's still heading. I don't know whether people will still confide in him with all of the, the allegations against him. But I think as a man of God, it's unfortunate for you to be found in such situation. So this is a person who has been giving our former president religious advice, and
It's
I
the
mean,
what I say now.
it's just so unfortunate, and probably, you know, um, the reason why there's no intervention on the part of his church and other friends is because they are frustrated over his behavior. It's apparently because they are frustrated over his behavior.
So you
Why should he bring the church to such public disrepute? Why should he bring the church? So it's just like they are fed up with his behavior, and that's why there's no intervention. That's why they've left him to face his own trouble
Yeah.
that he's been causing.
You can say that when someone is involved with an act and continuously people get tired with the person and say, yes, you face justice for now. But if there's a means, right, he has already faced that. For me, I think
he hasn't faced justice yet.
No, not justice. I'm talking about the latches from the public and people getting to know that yes, he has done wrong. And at this point in time, that's what we are talking about now. You say he has not faced justice. Has he been to court? Has he had a day in court to have the due process? And if he's found guilty, to say, okay, we'll send you in jail for a number of years or months. That procedure should be carried out if that should be the case. And if it's something that he can be built out of prison, and then go ahead and speak with those because those people, they need their money, except they are saying now that he should just bear the penalty and then come out of prison, and he won't pay back the money. That's another thing. Then he should have a day in court. But what the idea that Chokon was putting forth, and I also second, is that at this time there are people who can stand up for people. We are talking about religious issue now. The Bible itself is pumped to that. In as much as you will sin, God will even forgive you. We human will sin every day, and that's why he said, if you have never sinned before, take the first stone and throw it at the person. And you saw that nobody could even throw that lady with stone because everybody had their own sin. So we are talking about the law. When people do things, they should face the law. They should be prosecuted for the wrong they have committed. So if it's like that, let him go to court. If to have his time in court and ensure that he faces the justice for what he has done. If not, there are others, his brothers in Christ can rally around him to see how best they can build him and find solution to what he's fixing. I think that's from that point, we're laying our basis.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, Yegesi, you spoke like those who are pastors, they are saint. In fact, they are Jesus Christ. They can sing. And they should be seen like somebody who will never sing or who should not even come around sing. These people are ordinary people like you are, like I am, and anybody else. So they can go into sin. That's why God is a forgiving God. He's not like men who will hold things against you. He always forgives us. And aside from that, you don't see there's a little disconnect between the pastor and the religious community. He told me once that he's been pastor for the former president since 2004 until he became religious advisor to him. He was pastor for George Manawia. They used to hold services at the home of Mr. Weir, especially in rehab, until he ascended to the presidency and the Reverend were giving that job. One of the ways they told him was, we're going to have a church that you will preside over the church. And of course, the former president built a church and in fact entrust the church with the religious advisor to head the church. But like I would say, and I would not miss my word on that, Dennis, is that the church should stand up. We the other day, the minister of information said that they are gone for a Thanksgiving service, and the relation leaders were lashing at the government about what transpired at the headquarters of the CDC and other issues of corruption and all of that. If you can lash at the government on some of those things, I think you should muster the courage to be able to save your own, to be able to stand for your own, who has been there for you, making sure for the past 6 years that you should be able to go and see the president. You should be able to have that interaction with the president of the country, and he's been a leader for you. Or you should do something. If even you refuse to contribute money, you should just issue maybe a one-line statement to say we are sorry for what happened and we're trying to do something to make sure this is worked on. But again, it is on the religious community. You listen to Yegesi, what Yegesi was saying, presenting the pastors lesson. Like they were the one who died for our sin. They were the one who God said in John 3:16, he so loved the world, he sent pastor to die for our sin. So you see, many people will rub that on the religious community. That's why the need for you to stay with your own cannot be overly emphasized.
You said it right. You said it right. And I think, those things happen. Like we said, they are not, they are human as well. So it will always happen. Yeah.
Okay, so folks, we will go to the lines and take a few calls this morning. But don't forget to keep playing the Spoon 107.5 Mega Dedicate Splash or the radio game. Shortly, we'll be calling our first winner here. To get his or her actual mobile money account name so that we can forward his or her 20,000 to them. So the jackpot is the golden jackpot. The code is *799 *80# *799 *80#. You pay the playing fee of $200 Liberian dollars or $1.50. And once you do that, you automatically enter the draw and you stand a chance to win 20,000 right here. And 15 persons will be walking away with 20,000 here this morning. Just before we go to the lines, let's call up our first winner here of the golden jackpot on this show this morning. Okay. So let's see what we're going to call this person. So if you play the golden jackpot, start now sticking around your phone so that when we call you, you can be able to pick up your call and answer us on the radio. If we call you, okay, this person has answered. Good morning.
Good morning.
Did you play the radio game this morning?
Yes, sir.
What's your name, sir?
Ishmael H. Wise.
Ishmael Wise.
Yeah.
Okay, Ishmael, you've been joined as one of the winners of 20,000 Liberian dollars here this morning.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So congratulations, Ishmael Wise. Is it the name that's on your mobile money account?
Yeah, the money on the mobile money account. Ishmael H. Wise.
Ishmael H. Wise. Okay.
Jesus.
So Ishmael, in a few minutes' time, we will send your money to you, and we'll also call you back to confirm whether you received the money.
Yeah.
Okay. Congratulations, and expect our call, Ishmael. So you want to tell the people how you play this morning?
Yeah. So, I usually play the game every morning. I'm one of the top members of the game.
Okay.
Yeah, because I've been playing, I never win. So I said today, man, I said today I just been having the feeling that I said today I must win. I must play.
Your intuition tells you that you'll win today, and you have already won.
I did this today. This is my last 600. I even got money to go to work this morning. But this morning, I will play the game. I have the belief I will win today. So as soon as I just go and put 600 in my account, and I play 3 times. I dial
*799 *80#.
Yeah.
And what you did next?
And when I enter, they tell me like you enter a jar of $200, put your PIN code.
Okay.
I put my pico and enter. This is a testimony in the morning.
Okay, congratulations, and expect our call soon. Expect the money into your phone in the next couple of minutes, all right?
All right, thank you so much.
Okay, so let's now go to our hotlines. Folks, you can call us on 0777-771-075, 0777-771-075, 055-101075. Those are the numbers to put you through this morning. What have you got to say about the news of 112,000 United States dollars getting missing from the account of the Foke Clone Fellowship Church, the church belonging to former President George Manning Weah. This church pastor is currently behind bars, facing allegations of defrauding, and this story has come up. What have you got to say about that? 0777-771-075, 0777-771-075, 0555-101-075, and keep playing the golden jackpot. The code is *799*80#. You pay the playing fee of 200 LD or $1.50 US, and once you do that, you automatically enter the draw and you stand a chance to win 20,000. For which 15 winners will be June. We've already drawn one winner, so 14 more winners. Let's go to the lines and talk to this person. Good morning, your name and where you join us from?
Good morning. This is Francis Fowler, calling from Mount Barclay Belt.
You call from where?
From Mount Barclay Belt.
From Mount Barclay. Okay, Mount Barclay. Yeah, let's hear you.
One thing, the fellow in question who you said is a pastor, he went through the Bible training and he acquired he was ordained. He became a teacher for the congregation. He is to advise. According to Hebrew 10, 26 to 28, there is no sacrifice for sin deliberately committed, because he knows that is not really good. That is why God himself has destined a punishment for all those who have already acquired the knowledge and then willfully going against the Bible. Then Galatians 6, verse 5 to 7 warn us, if you commit sin that you know already and it is deliberate, you will pay for it. So that punishment, God will punish you he will forgive you, but you have to go through the punishment to know that tomorrow we set as a precedent. Tomorrow, no other person should go against the will of God.
Okay,
so
thank you.
That is why he has to go through punishment if it is proven right.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's talk to another person. Good morning, your name and where you joined us from?
Good morning.
Good morning. Let's hear you.
Yeah, thank you. I'm speaking from district number 6. My name is Luther Saki Chion.
Luther Saki, let's hear you.
Yeah, good morning to you. Good morning to the panel on the show. You see, about the issue about the clergy men, you cannot be doing with the court of the law. I see now doing the court of the demon. If you want people call, people call. If you want people tell, tell.
I mean, so when you see now, you demon?
The Bible says that when I'm a demon, when I'm a demon, the Bible says, do not do the call of the law. I see not do the call of the devil. If you want people the devil will call, people call.
Okay.
You cannot castrate people and take money from the law. The Bible is our guideline. We all want to do the wrong thing or tell the Bible. Especially when we preach the Bible, we will move in to that single thing. And the moment you want to do the wrong thing, the fear of God enter in, you will not do it. You're supposed to stop it. But somebody can definitely or they respect God and they do what they say. God said no, God has human being. So that's the point I'm going through, that God will free him. Thank you for the show.
Okay, thank you, Luther Saki. Let's talk to this other person. Good morning, your name and where you join us from?
My brother.
Good morning.
Yeah, I'm Emmanuel Bowen, calling from New Jersey.
Okay, Emmanuel, let's hear you.
It's unfortunate that such things are happening. But we blame the churches today, because the church is the moral conscience of the nation. And there are a lot of things that the church is involved with, which is giving the church problem. Now, your own brother is in jail. We have forgotten to note that the Bible says, let brotherly love continue. But right, all church leaders, so we be concerned. But the problem with the churches today, they are not conscious and the people. So many of them do not even advise, even those who they lead, because if the church were conscious-minded people, this thing would not happen. They will advise the leader that go wrong. Those that in public services, that how they call it, that in the churches, they will caution them of doing the right thing. But because the church have failed, that's why we see this thing happen. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. 0777 771 075 101075 are the numbers to put through. Call us and have your say about our discussion ongoing. Let's talk to this person. Good morning, your name and where you join us from.
Good morning, I guess this is Yekezi.
This is Yekezi.
This is a small calling from opposite the stadium. Peace Island. I want to go 540.
Go ahead, Josiah.
You know, you can see the thing of strange thing that we're hearing from the Family Fellowship Church, like 100 some 1,000 getting missing. It was the same church pastor that told people say you can go to Australia for SYZ. When he took 80,000 plus today, in paying the consequence of it. So 120,000 missing for Family Church. You saw the church said, he can take the corruption that was a corruption within. He will aim correction, but he did not aim correction when they say the person correct, he can't for them. The bishop, former president, we are. So with that thing, that is no way. You know the Bible says in Timothy 3:1. Men will come and deceive many in my knee. Men will have each year to year one year not the truth. They will be lovers themselves. They will be blasphemers. No, they will be ungrateful, unthankful. They will have the form of God, but the love of God will not be in them. That will happen in the last days. It is written in the Bible. So now only that church, but the church should be there to checkmate these things. The church should stay as a watchdog that in the days of old, Prophet Elijah was come out to intercede for the nations. But many of our pastors, many of our churches are diverted from scriptures. Call themselves. Gonna call anybody that God call my brother, my God is using you. You see the move of God in your life. You know how to manipulate people.
Okay.
So I want to tell me that thing, there was that that is a normal thing for them.
Thank
you very much.
Thanks for calling. Good morning, your name and where you join us from.
Good morning. My name is D-War.
D-War, you just want to lower the volume of the radio or walk away from it? We're getting a feedback.
I'm calling off already.
Okay, let's hear you.
You know my children, your money to my daughter for take. Hi, Mama.
Yes, good morning, D-War.
And you know, anything you do only the son. And you do it wickedly, God punish you wickedly. And so very men of God, you say anyway, but I tell you, maybe when you're doing it, they don't pay attention to me. God just gave me that chance for you to change. God gave me the second chance. When you say, no, God wants a second chance. I'm going somewhere else, I will carry my hand there. And you know, I heard people say, you know, the people, somebody minister them, and God tired. God tired with this man. We have been beaten from time to time. Why would you take innocent people money? And you know when you told them you can't do it. But because of greatness business, that God who got from behind it. So maybe you have been over, then see that small. You think the person who have thought, you have thought anything, maybe the people are going to compare me. Why ain't so? Maybe you have been given from time to time. So God said, okay, every long go through the bush has end. So the end has come. Maybe you have been here, but then see it. Then see the how the people who pay their money for you. Then you want to give you what you need to the TV. Then see it the same way. Thank you. Have a blessing.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Thanks for calling 0777 771 075 101075. And also win yourself big money, 20,000 Liberian dollars. 14 persons now will be winning 20,000 Liberian dollars here. Each male, each Weezer has won 20,000 Liberian dollars. So 14 more persons win 20,000 Liberian dollars here. So the code is *799 *80#. You select, you pay the playing fee once you dial *799 *80#. This is strictly to the payment of the playing fee, which is 200 Liberian dollars or $1.50. Once you do that, you automatically enter the draw and you stand the chance to win 20,000 Liberian dollars. And again, the numbers to call us on the hotlines are 0777 771 075. 077771075 0551075. Let's see whether we can talk to this person. Good morning, your name and where you join us from. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm good. Let's hear you.
Well, you can see that is a punishment. That nobody will not have seen. But you can see that is not to me because it to me, man. I want to have from that to little bit, man.
Here for now. Thank you. Let's talk to another person. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Let's hear you. Your name and where you join us from.
Yeah, this is Uriah Nike calling from Bola. But you see, when it comes to the issue of the money, what I understand is that every tax and offering that was collected, it belongs to God.
Okay.
And they come out to save this money, they save this money in the name of God. So if somebody has to take 30 a month, what the church should be aware of is that the amount that was taking is to be let God going to take action. So when the people remain continue paying their offering on the judgment day, that God will actually there's no need to call police.
The money go to God.
Okay, thanks for calling. 077771075 077771075 0551075. So you just have to be patient a little bit, Ishmael. We said because we're having some issues here, a little bit of issues with our internet, but it's going to be resolved in 1 or 2 minutes. Let's talk to this person. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Are you there? Okay, this person is not yet ready. Good morning. All right. Okay, let's talk to another person here on this line. Good morning. Your name and where you join us from. Good morning. Okay. So, folks, we like to take a very quick break, and when we come back, we discuss another issue, and this will have to do with China Union. China Union has been shut down, but I travel alongside the Environmental Protection Agency at China Union, and I saw a lot of, concerning labor practices there. So I'm going to leave you with this excerpt. When we come back, of course, we will discuss that, give our opinions about what's happening there at China Union. But don't also forget to keep on playing the Spoon 107.5 jackpot, the golden jackpot. The code is *799*80#. You pay the playing fee of 200. Once you do that, you automatically enter the draw. 200 LD or $1.50 US. Once you do that, you enter the draw and you stand a chance to win 20,000. 14 persons stand a chance to win 20,000 here this morning. So let's take this quick break to be back.
They wish to use us. We are slaves here under them. They are slaves. We are the slave under them. We are not the slaves.
So you said somebody was saying that the men can use it play to tell people.
Yes, they can use it here. They can go behind there, toilet, and do everything. Then from there, when the rain fall, we drink the same water. I think you can see the distance from it. Nowhere. And this were not even go far up. They were, I think, about 7 feet. But being the area is around the swamp, so water overflow to come up. This is 7 feet.
How much feet?
7 feet. They're not even nowhere. And no safety, no chlorine, nothing. They don't put nothing inside. They gel it out. Yo.
Yes, we there. Yes, from 8 to 7:30, we now go.
Some people going
That is
there
how we
plus.
get here.
And also,
So labor ministry can come, blood ministry can come before.
labor not come here, they can give them something, then they go back. Yeah, they can bribe them and go.
Say all the government in your pocket now. Oh,
Yo,
the Chinese woman,
the Chinese woman, she can speak the English.
So why y'all want comment?
So one for government, they got branches of government that can come in and take care of those things.
When was the last time the labor ministry was here?
They
They were on the 17th.
The
On
17th of
this
August?
month.
Yeah.
They came here.
They came here.
And what did they say to you?
They came here, they said that they're going to tell them that to get her contract sheet.
And to help her.
Okay.
And to help her and to see about our safety.
The reason of the labor team paying visit, it happened that we went with the people put us down without reason.
Okay.
Since the put down without reason, we went to a legal proceeding. We went to the court. The magistrate to the court said that since you know go against the company, you go sit home. Saying that they don't want to pay time, you go on pay ground. It passed 2 days. Labor invite us to Magibi, which is Kakata and Magibi capital. We went there on round table. They said that we should resume work, but our pay. The company forced to give our 15-day pay because they pay after every 15 days. So they got 15-day pay. When time reaches, we can pay on the 16th. On the 16th, we went for our pay. They said that there was no money. We went home. On the 17th, when we got in the fence for pay, they said that we that know work, they don't have money for us. So the how we pull on strike. They left on the scene. They call the labor team. On the labor team, they were 3 number that Saturday. But 3 number when they came, they thought that we carry on around the world in Canada, and they changed from the Benego topic. That Benego topic, when they changed from that topic, they stood by the Chinese that telling us no salary for us. They told us no salary. So we.
Okay, so welcome back. This is the Today Show right here on Spoon 107.5. We're also live on Fabric 101.1 and on our various social media handles this morning. Welcome back to the show. So we now have on the line Ishmael H. Wise. Ishmael is one of our winners here this morning, walking away with 20,000 Liberian dollars. Ishmael, good morning and welcome back. Have you received your money? Okay, so what do you have to say to Spoon FM and Radio Game Liberia?
Yeah, I just want to say I'm very much grateful. You know, as I told you earlier, I wanted the top member of the game. Yeah, but today you proved me wrong. And to all
you been doubting?
Yeah, I used to doubt because I played couples of times. I never win.
Okay.
So yeah, I used to doubt it. So to all the listeners up there, I just want to tell you that this game is a lucky ticket. Just try your luck, play 2 or 3 times. You can be a lucky winner. Me too. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Ishmael, thank you very much. Enjoy your 20,000 Liberian dollars. That's 100 USD plus. Little over 100 USD. Thank. Okay. Okay. Congratulations. Enjoy your money, yeah?
All right, bye-bye.
Okay. So the code is *799 *80 hash. *799 *80 hash. You select you're not selecting any number, you just select how to pay the playing fee. That is, you pay through your LD account. It's 200 Liberian dollars for the LD account, and the USD account is $1.50. The only requirement is have a valid no-StarCell GSM SIM card, and you must have money on your mobile money account. Once you have those, you can play the game and stand a chance to win 20,000. So we got 14 more winners to walk away with 20,000 here on the show this morning. So now you listen to this excerpt. That excerpt was employees of China Union. Employees of China Union. We had gone there alongside the Environmental Protection Agency. China Union has not been in compliance with the environmental laws of our country. They just go about, mining anyhow, thereby posing serious threat and danger to the community, to nearby residents in that area. So according to the Environmental Protection Agency, it has sent China Union several notifications to comply with the environmental laws of the country. But China Union did not, adhere to those notifications sent them. And so last week, the Environmental Protection Agency went there to close down China Union. All right, and China Union was shut down by the EPA. Yeah, but while there were other revealing stories from employees of China Union. We talked to the employees of China Union. What did they say? They said they are being treated like slaves in their own land. So we visited a particular area where the employees, Liberians, contractors of China Union, where they fetch drinking water to drink. And right at the area, oh my God. Number one is that the area is so disgusting. That same area, the water there is only for the Liberian contractors. They're at China Union. Okay, so the Chinese who work with China Union, I mean, they bring their own water, mineral water, and they drink. But the facility they constructed for Liberians to drink there is very poor. It's very filthy. And in that same surrounding, they use that same area, just around the same area, to defecate. There where they defecate, the Chinese. There where they defecate, there where they urinate. When they want to do, but Liberians go there to fetch water for drinking. That is where Liberians get water from to drink. Not just that. The labor, there are a lot of labor issues. According to them, they will work at times and they wouldn't be paid by the company. And they have been here to town several times, confronting the labor ministry on that matter. The labor ministry has sent officials there, to intervene. They have even protested and everything. But the contractors are saying that our own brothers and sisters here from the labor ministry, the inspectors, when they send them, they take bribes from China Union, and then they go their way and they leave all of those bad situations unsettled. They leave all of those situations unsettled there at China Union. Once they get their 1 or 2 or 3,000, they pocket it, and then they leave. They leave. And that is why I would like to advise the labor ministry. To be frank, most of the inspectors at the labor ministry, over the time, they've been very corrupt. That is just what they do. When they send them to, carry out inspection at a particular mining site or at a particular business center, they go there and allow themselves to be bribed. They prioritize the money over, the welfare or the well-being of their own Liberian brothers and sisters. So they get money and then they leave the entire situation undone. And after that, they come back to town and, give a false report to the minister or whoever is in charge of receiving report from them. And that is why sometimes the labor minister himself, need to get on his feet sometimes to visit some of those mining areas. Because you may think that you got inspectors on the ground who are doing the right thing, they're providing you all of the right information. But that might not be the case. They go there, take bribes, and then they come back and give you false information in town. And you sit there, you believe that information, and you are working in consonance or in line with that information that you have been given. But the reality on the ground is quite different. The employees, the contractors on the ground, they are suffering. Their rights are being violated and all of that. So this is concerning, and I felt very, very frustrated when I traveled Bong Mines and saw the working condition of our brothers and sisters there. If in the excerpt, some of the contractors even say a lot of them have been injured from the use of those sophisticated machines that China Union had. Somebody's hand got broken, and there have been a lot of injuries sustained. Why? Only because this Chinese employer, told this Liberian contractor to go and run a machine that he does not know about. He doesn't know anything about the machine, and you know that the machine is risky. The machine is dangerous. If the contractor doesn't know how to use the machine, they could get hurt and they could even die in the process. But you force this person to go and run the machine. And at the end of the day, the person went to run the machine, not knowing how to use it, run the machine properly. The person hand got broken. So those are concerning issues there. I don't know how often the labor ministry go to those areas. There are a lot of violations. And I hope this is going to claim the attention of the Ministry of Labor. The Ministry of Labor. I hope this claims their attention. The minister can sort of can sort of crowd. I think this must claim your attention. I know you are doing a pretty good job there at the Labor Ministry. You are generating a lot of money compared to the past, regime there at the Labor Ministry. You are doing pretty well. But you need to put your feet to the ground. You need to checkmate your employees. Don't just confide in every information they will bring to your office that this is well so. This company is operating well. They're in compliance with, the labor laws of the country. You need to wake up sometimes yourself, go into those leeward areas where those companies are and, find out what they are doing. You need to check on the job of your inspectors. Because if you just leave them to continue to inspect and they might be giving you false information. So you yourself need to go and authenticate some of the information that they bring to you. Maybe in a month time, you can do that twice. So you can get the actual information, how those people are treating our brothers and sisters that are working with them. Chokot.
Yes, Legacy, you said it much more better than what I would have said. But again, like you said, year in, year out, the Ministry of Labor is one of the causes of the increase in bad labor practices at concession sites in the country and especially foreign investment in this country. We have heard over and again that these people will say the government is in a pocket. And yes, indeed, the government is in their pocket. And you can't do anything about that until the reform that is being now put into place by the Ministry of Labor, until it cuts across and begin to investigate some of these challenges in the sector. If you speak to people who are working at concession areas, they will tell you that these people, not that they are lack of manpower, no, the manpower is there at the Ministry of Labor. They will go there. The people, the employees will explain their challenges. Yeah, what the employees were saying in the video or the audio there is so demeaning to our country, to our people. Why will Liberians drink from the same water that Chinese people are using as a site to toilet, to urinate? Why would Liberians, in this day and age, just few kilometers away from the nation's capital, they are still drinking from the place where Chinese people are urinating? They are going there to toilet, and then when the Ministry of Labor goes there, they just encourage the people and they don't return to take any concrete action. It's completely wrong. Year in, year out, this is the form and manner in which our people being treated. Go to other companies and see the environment these people are living in. You wonder whether they are in foreign land or they are here. Listen to one of the contractors saying that they are slaves. Yes, indeed. They are slaves in their own country. They are slaves in their own country.
We are
I had gone
slaves
to other concession sites, and I wonder whether the people, how the government, you know, goes into concession agreement with these companies, the supervision, what the companies say they will do, and after certain time, whether the government goes back to review these agreements to see how Liberians have been, treated at those areas. No, absolutely. When they go there, they can't do anything. Like you said, when they get a envelope, they walk away and they don't return. And our people continue to suffer in our country. They cry for job. When job comes in the country, the ordinary people who are working at those areas, they cannot benefit. This is why it is important. It is important that the Ministry of Labor stand up. The Minister of Labor will stand up, because if you renege on some of those issues, people will say the inspectors at the Ministry of Labor, they do those things at the behest of the Minister of Labor. Because it's not possible that inspectors go on the field, they bring report, and yet you tend to do something about it, and year in, year out, absolutely the people are still complaining. For example, you can see the issue about mental steel. If you go to Grand Bassa, the people of Grand Bassa will complain about the form and manner in which mental steel has been operating. If you go to Nimba County, it's worse. In fact, country devil got to go and be seizing their machine and all of that. This is the country that we have been in, and year in, year out, our people have been crying. So if you came to rescue the people, the people are expecting more from you than any other administration. Absolutely, they are expecting more. So the Minister of Labor has a great. He should not be the Minister of Monrovia at the Ministry of Labor. No, don't be sitting there in ministerial complex, Mr. Minister.
You need
to go across. You yourself need to go on some of those operations to see how these people, they have been living at concession areas like slaves. They are being treated. Slaves. In fact, slaves are better. If you say they are drinking from the same water Chinese people are going to piss, the slave, I think the slave trade said the people never used to do those things.
Okay, all right. So
and even I visited the area, the bone mines, I think some part of last year or so, and to carry on, because this has been something that been happening for quite a long time. And I, as a media person, I decided to go to see independently, to investigate. And I went there, I saw, like Yegezi explained, and what it's been explained in the audio. I saw the condition at which, those workers are living, and even those around the area, they spoke about all of those conditions they are confronted with, and how, no one is there to advocate for the workers. So those employers just do anyhow, any way they want to do. And what was also so surprising to see, that there's a place within that area where years upon years they use chemical they use chemical in that area. That chemical that they use perhaps to work in that area, there's a place it's been spilled, so it's there, but it is dangerous.
I think it's mercury or
something like that. And people are even planting food within, they are planting making farm within that area, and they take those crops and they bring it on the market to sell it, and people eat it. And that also is a health problem that pose health hazard or something like that. So there are a lot of things that need to be looked at, especially when it comes to that Channel Union, that Bond Mines area. We went there, we saw the place, and they told us you cannot even go over there. When you use your bare feet to walk in that area, you will have some complication. So it is bad. But our officials, like you said, you cannot sit in office and know what is happening on ground. You have to be in the field. You have to visit those concession areas, those businesses, to know what is happening with the workers, with those the employees who are there, how their welfare is being taken care of, what are those constraints that they are faced with. If you just sit at the office and at the end of the day you write press releases, you come up and just make decisions, you won't be making impact in the development and growth we are talking about Liberia. If people are working and they cannot earn, they cannot cater to their family, nothing will go on in the country. People will just be going in cycle, and that will just be the entire narrative of Liberia. So it is important that our officials, they take the bold step, go out, see how Liberians are working in some areas, how they are surviving, at what condition they are surviving, and how can this be changed. Because we cannot be talking about these things. We spoke about these things 10 years ago. We are speaking about it again. A time to come, we'll be speaking about it. So we cannot continue to live as a country, as a people, that these things will continue to happen. There's a need for change. And, we all are glad that this government is talking about rescuing. Because if you are talking about rescuing the people, it's about putting everything into perspective to see how best you can change the narratives of people. People are eager. Those workers, I visited the site, even the place they sleep, even though villages around. I spoke with people. I went all around that area. It was actually something to see. They have mountains and things around their hills we have to climb. We even did. I went there independently with a media colleague, and we saw all that's happening over there. So there's a need that the government take the right approach. And like Chokon said, it's not only about the Channel Union. There are other concession companies around. I had to visit. I also visited Cape Mount, where they have this mining area. Right, there was a time the lawmakers, the concession, team, they went there to visit the area. Yekesi Chukun, and we spoke with those people who are living in those areas. They will tell you that even the drilling that they are doing in that area, the chemical is passing in the water. They see water, the people fishing from that sea water. They see water, they're taking water to drink. So these are things that happen to Liberians. So people come to Liberia, they get rich, they exploit the people, the resources, and then the ordinary people that are living within concession areas, they continue to suffer. So it's about the poor become poor and the rich become richer, right? Something like that. So there's a need for the government to do the needful. Whosoever, it's not about who I know, it's not about who is involved. And that's why Liberia is like this, because people protect people. Government come to power, they protect the other person.
Yeah, so we go to the lines and hear the views of Liberians on this. Call us on 0777-771-075, 0555-101075. But before we start taking calls on the hotlines, let's call this winner of the Spoon 175 Mega Daily Cash Splash, the golden jackpot. So the code is *799*80#, *799*80#. You pay the playing fee of $200 or $1.50. Once you do that, you enter the draw automatically, and you stand a chance to win huge cash prizes here, 20,000 Liberian dollars. So let's see whether we can talk to this winner. Someone has already walked away with 20,000. So let's see whether we can talk to this other person. If we call the person and the person doesn't answer, we will have to replace that person with another winner. Okay. So this number is ringing endlessly. We will dial the number once the person doesn't answer. We will dial the number for the second time. Okay, the person has answered. Good morning. How are you, sir?
I'm good.
Did you play the radio game this morning?
Yes.
Okay. So your name, sir?
My name is Uriah.
Uriah, your full name, please.
Uriah Shell.
How you spell your shell?
S-H-E-L.
S-H-E-L. Okay. Your number popped up as one of our winners here this morning. So congratulations, you're live on the radio. You want to tell us how you played the game that led you to winning?
Wow. I've played this game for a very long time now, and this morning I just got up and said, let me try again, because I've been playing and I can win. And I was almost like forgetting about it and just, listening to my normal spoon and going ahead.
Okay.
But I decided to play this morning. And this is it.
How you play? How did you play? What instruction you follow to play?
Start 799 *80# and I press OK. I send the 200. I play with the 200 Liberty.
And that was it.
That was it.
Okay. So congratulations. Your money will be to your phone very, very shortly. Is this the Uriah Short a name that you have on your mobile money account?
Yeah, that's the name.
Okay. So in a couple of minutes, we'll call you back to confirm whether you received your 20,000.
Okay, sir.
Okay, congratulations. So you too can play just by dialing the playing code *799 *80#. You pay the playing fee of $200 or $1.50, and you automatically enter the draw and stand a chance to win 20,000 Liberian dollars here this morning. And we got 30 more persons to win that. So let's now go to the hotlines: 0777-771-075, 0777-771-075, 0555-101-075. What have you got to say about our talking point here this morning? The bad labor practices at China Union and other companies operating in Liberia. Let's talk to this person. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Let's hear you, sir.
Ooh-wee. Spoon FM. Wow. Thank God I'm alive. Friends, we need to make sure, let us try to put system into place for any so-called company that want to come and operate in the country to take almost 70 or 75% of their social corporate responsibilities before they can start their operation. Why? These companies will make policies and at the end of the day, it will not materialize. Then they start their operation and then the citizens remain very poor. For example, the China, I think, Meta said we're going to construct housing for their employees. But when you go and check there, you see they bring containers and then nothing else will happen. So they didn't take care of 75% of the social corporate responsibility, all that of roads, all that of schools, all that of clinics, before they can start the operation. To be frank, go to Cape Mount, the same thing is there. What? Spoon FM.
Thank you very much for calling. Let's talk to this person. Good morning, your name and where you join us from.
Good morning.
Good morning. Let's hear you.
Thank you so much. Let me say good morning to Excellency President Broker. This is somebody from Broker.
Okay, let's hear you.
I appreciate you for the work with your country. The topic of discussion is interesting, but all boiled down to Ministry of Labor, especially the Labor Minister, No, the reason why in a democratic space people go to the poll to elect new group of people or maintain a government is to have a services maintained in a good way and form. So if for any reason Joseph Boga, who was voted 2023 October 10 and November 14, will come to power, want to marginalize the Liberian people. We will not sit and support him for the wrong reason. I support my president, yes. I'm optimistic. I got a chance that he's going to do well. But those who work with him, because of the Koboka, there have been so many information discouraging when it comes to the labor ministry. When I said that radio station, it was read letter that he sent to somebody, that the person, elect, or maybe about he apologizing to the person, all the kind of stuff. They are not studied yet. He should understand your appointment at the Justice Ministry, there were concern raised at the end, his appointment was June. Those who must be given must be expected. For
Okay.
the president to succeed, every government to succeed, those who working with the government at ministerial level, they have to be careful.
Thank you. Let's talk to another person. Good morning, your name and where you join us from.
Good morning, sir. I'm calling from FCD Boulevard, from West.
Okay, let's hear you, sir.
Yeah, we're talking about bad labor practices in this country. But the bad labor practice is being carried on by our own government. In the sense that you can't run a country and an alien or foreigner in your country and overrun your citizens. Impossible. Because it means that you, the government, in favor of bad labor practice. See what they are paying about police. Yeah? So in as much as you don't care for your citizens, people from any other area, they will not get up for your citizens. I used to work with jackpot, the furniture company. Labor used to go there when you call them, telling them about bad labor practice. As soon as they can, they go straight upstairs to the louding men. They feel talking, they get down. When they come downstairs, they say, gentlemen, we'll come back. We'll feel talking with your people. That is not how it's supposed to be. You go to the place, you call the worker, and hear from them. They are your citizens, but they will go and take bribery instead of taking care of the citizens or speaking for them. It's
Thank
bad. Our own government ministers and people are the ones killing us.
Thank you.
I see the tenant union with the other construction company, but our own government are the people killing us.
Okay.
To be frank.
All right, thank you very much. And the numbers are 0777 771 075, 0777 771 055 are the numbers to put through. Uriah Shell, please check your account. I'm calling you to make sure you received your money. Just before we take the rest of our calls, Uriah, welcome back.
Yes, sir.
Okay, have you received your money?
I shall check it out.
Yeah, please do. That's why I say you should stick to your phone. All right, so I'll call you in a minute. Please check it and I'll call you back. Good morning, your name and where you join us from. Good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning, let's hear you.
This is the voice of Ambassador Louis F. Johnson, and I join you from our District 2 resident in Montreal County.
Ambassador, let's hear you quickly.
Let me tell you for the talking point. I want to appreciate you for always bringing up the speed of the happening of the day-to-day activity of our country. Let me speak to the Minister of Labor this morning. We do understand and appreciate the fact that you are trying your utmost best. But we want you, Honorable Minister, to leave your comfort zone and reach out to the people that need you. Because like you rightly said, you can see, people go force report. So you need to go and do the needful, because this is time that Liberia cannot be business as usual. How with me, Johnson, being my own country, and then I have the expertise of the job I'm doing, but still I'm not respected. Why? Because there is no law that will govern us that will be executed to the fullest.
Okay.
These laws are there, but it's not executed to the fullest. So at the end of the day, foreign or aliens come and they try to use us against our own judgment. There's time that our country can live there for such happening. We want to wake up early in the morning and hear news that will benefit us to support our development aspect, that there can be some transformation in all our sectors. The money sector should not be a sector in Liberia that people should play down with, because these are the sectors that are trying to promote economy and growth and development. So if our money sectors have been looked at as a trash, then where are we going as a nation? There's a developed country, and the money sector be looked at the strong to a time. So our people who are into this sector can be able to benefit that just salary from what they're working for. But if men can be working in money sector,
Thank you. Others are.
And there are a lot of harm imposed to their health.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Yagasi, for this talking point this morning.
Thank you very much. Thanks for calling. And folks, don't forget to play the radio entertainment game. The golden jackpot is on today, and folks are winning 20,000 Liberian dollars. The code is *799 *80#. *799 *80#. You pay the playing fee of 200 Liberian dollars or $1.50 US, and you automatically enter the draw and stand a chance to win 20,000 here this morning. Let's speak to this our winner of 20,000 Liberian dollars. Hope he has checked his account now and has received a confirmed receipt of his money. His name is Uriah Shell. Uriah, welcome back.
Yes, I received it.
You received the money. How much did you receive?
20,000.
20,000 Liberian dollars. So congratulations, huh?
Yeah, thank you, sir.
What do you have to tell Radio Entertainment Game Limited and Spoon FM?
I want to tell Spoon FM thank you for the offer, and also tell others that Radio Entertainment Limited is genuine. First, I was doubting it, but now I've seen it for myself. That you can play it, and just the process. That if you play and your name pops out, you become a lucky winner.
Okay, congratulations and enjoy your money.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so the call remains the same: *799 *80#. You pay the playing fee of $200 and $1.50. You automatically enter the draw, and you could be like Uriah Shell, giving his testimony today, walking away with 20,000 Liberian dollars. Let's go back to the lines. Good morning, your name and where you join us from.
Good morning.
Good morning, D-Wall. Let's hear you.
Yeah, my son. You know what happened? I want to talk about who said Papa Joseph Baka. He come back in the country. When he gave these certain positions to these people that can be there, I'm talking strictly from labor minister. Do you get that job for you to sit there and you be like a Morovia minister? You're supposed to go all around it because these guys are your sending. They will put that money in their pocket. And even if they go there and they see the people dying, could you imagine Chinese men will go and pee beside the water, our people drinking? They go and get there. And they're going there, they didn't see anything. And I know when they get there to get the information, they put on get the information. But because of their pocket, they're thinking about. But I want to tell them, for anybody that dies from whatsoever thing that's going on there, they will get their reward because they say every rope in the bush it has end. That they are all Liberians, they do it. Can you go to China and do it to a Chinese man? Even the Lebanese used to do it. Some of your people in my pocket now, it takes a China telling the people, Chinese telling the people your government in my pocket. Is that right? Because if the government will sit down and see what kind of things happen to our people, I want to tell my own self, he not here, I won't talk, he not here. So my people don't do well. Anytime anything wrong, y'all must talk it. They want to say anything they want to say. This government to change. But why you see, the people who working with them, he want for this government to change. They want for the government to beat you like this. That's why they used to laugh at you. We have to get today in the feet. And the city is starting again. Thank you, my child, and have a blessed day.
Thank you, you too. Good morning.
Good to have you this morning, Spoon FM.
I really want having you. How you doing?
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate Spoon FM. It is our time for us to stand for the truth.
Okay.
And the truth will set us free. We've been praying for Liberia and we're still praying.
Okay.
But now my point here is that I was in Nimba County when I visited another sea control area. This place is too deplorable. This place is not conducive at all. The bushes are still there and the people over there, and they didn't do anything for our people. So we pray that this government will do a changes. It is about time for the change. Let's turn back our people. I visited Riverside, I went Sand Beach. What they had, a Chinese company was there digging gold. They took all the gold from there and they left their material and things in there. There's a one other guy that take away and nothing good for the people. Our people are from Riverside. Our people is dying. Let the government take a lead. Let people that are sincere for the continent take leadership.
Okay.
So we praying for that.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
We thank you for standing the gap. You don't give up. You let's continue this thing. Yeah.
Thank you. Let's talk to 2 or 3 more callers and call this segment a day. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Terry and brother, it's my name. I call from Odes Concatan, Moho Community precisely.
Okay. Let's hear you quickly.
Yeah, Choco, I want to say many thanks to you guys in studio for this discussion. But I was touched to have called because the labor ministry is not doing much when it comes to bad labor practices in our country. We are discussing about the ones that are in the hinterland. But we should remember that within our town here in Morovia, there are many areas that, Liberians are working and they are being ill-treated. When month end to get a salary, they will owe them about 3, 4, 5 months and they're still dragging them to pay. And when they go talk, you will see that they will be insulted. So the labor ministry, we are calling on Councillor Kupokra to do his best at the labor ministry. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. And folks, that's it for the calling segment here this morning. That's it for the calling segment. Thanks to all of you who called in, made your contribution. These are very, very serious issues that need to be addressed by the Ministry of Labor, the Minister of Labor. I mean, the Minister Kupokra has been doing a pretty good job there at the Labor Ministry, I can admit. But I think he just has to do a little bit more by sometimes leaving the office. I don't know whether he has done that, but if he has not done that, I just urge him to do that. Go and check on areas where his inspectors go, and carry out inspection to know the actual happening there, because it's possible that those inspectors can be bribed. There are a lot of instances where they have been bribed. There are allegations of them being bribed out there. So you don't just want to trust every report they will bring back to you and hold it for it. Okay. We will be joining. We'll be doing our collective draw in as soon as possible time. So those of you playing the radio game, you can keep playing *799# *799 and *80#, *799 and *80#, and the playing fee *799 and *80#. The playing fee is 200 LD or $1.50 USD, and you stand a chance to win 20,000 Liberian dollars this morning. Chokon and Dennis, I mean, you've listened to the callers. They've said just exactly what you've been saying here.
Yeah, like you said, there's a need. We all spoke, about the government-owned involvement, being intentional about this labor issue, and it's not about just talking. And one of those things that the callers spoke about is whenever you have the inspectors going at those areas where there are malpractices, when they get there and they go and discuss with the heads, and at the end of the day, well, why they could get or why they would get and just leave from the area, and the plight of those struggling Liberians cannot be addressed. So we hope that that will be resolved, because like I said, I visited, there was a team of journalists, going to the Cape Mount, Kenjo area with lawmakers, and the people complaining about the condition and all of that. At the end of the day, those officials will go and have meeting with the concessions top officials, and after the meeting, everybody come up laughing, shaking hands and all of that. Yeah, we'll see. And at the end of the day, that's just it. Okay. That's just it. So they should be in the interest from the lawmaker to the labor minister. They should be in the interest of Liberians. They should go out and ensure that Liberians get decent working environment, decent better salary for compensation of the work they do, and a better living condition. It is important that they do that. It's not about collecting the envelopes, speaking with the people, and don't do what is best for the people.
Okay, Chokon, briefly before we go to do the collective draw.
Yeah, you can see like the callers and we have said it is quite important to emphasize that in as much as the minister is doing much more better in terms of revenue generation, combating human trafficking and all of that, those are key issues of the Ministry of Labor. But again, the inspectorate division needs to do much more, because this is the department at the Ministry of Labor that the people will see working. That the people will see working to say, yes, the Ministry of Labor or this government is there in our interest. In as much as we say the inspectors are cruel to the people of Liberia, when they go out concession areas, they will steal from the people, and they can't do anything to mitigate some of the challenges the workers face at those institutions. It is also important the Minister of Labor to be able to work with the inspectorate division to provide those logistics needed that the people will go out. I spoke to an inspector of the Ministry of Labor. Yegesi, you will be surprised for you to hear what he said to me, that when they are for example, if they are going to Metal Steel and they don't have mobile, they don't have any means to go there, they will call Metal Steel, say we want to come and check.
Imagine
And
that.
Metal Steel, maybe with finance, they are
The
going there.
entire thing.
So obviously you are already being bribed. There's no way out. If Meta still going to finance your trip there, definitely you are not going there to inspect anything. You're going there so Meta still can amuse you with what they
But I think there's another side. Though,
yeah.
the time is fast, but there's another
Yeah,
side
so-
to that. You could get that aid and still, do what
You can't get that A.
You're not even supposed to get it. Yeah, the
You're
government
not
should be
independent.
No, I
in
know,
fact.
I know,
The government
but
should be providing
The
you everything.
government should provide that. So
Yeah,
the
but-
Minister of Labor, Councillor Cooper Cry, you have to do much more like you are doing in revenue generation. You have to keep that up. You know.
Okay, folks, it's been a wonderful time. Thanks to you, Dennis Nipson, and welcome back. Thanks to Chokon Flaman. Also, we'll be back here on tomorrow with another splendid edition of the Today Show right here on Spoon FM. So next is the draw up for the Spoon 107.5 mega data cash splash, star 799 star 80 hatch, star 799 star 80 hatch. And you pay the playing fee of 200 or $1.50, and you automatically enter the draw and stand a chance to win 20,000 this morning. We are now doing our collective draw, and we'll be calling folks to confirm their mobile money number to send them their 20K here this morning on the show. So if you play, you can do that very, very quickly, because we've got a limited time to go, and we have started drawing, doing our collective draw here this morning. Coming up at 10 o'clock is a news summary from our news and current affairs department. So yeah. Okay, so we are doing our collective draw now. If you are playing, I'm sorry, please stop. We are doing our collective draw. So we'll be calling you up and confirming your number. So just keep your phones on, call you up, and confirm your mobile money number and send to your 20K. But it's been a splendid presentation here this morning on behalf of the entire team. My name is Yekezi Zobel. Coming up next is news summary from our news and current affairs department. Bye-bye.